You already know what time it is. It's your boy DJ Richie Skye back with some tea, interviews, recaps, and more. And be sure to check the links in the description of this video for trips, for books, one-on-one sessions, and more. Now let's get into the tea. Skye Squad, we are back in the building, and we got to talk a little bit of reality TV news. Some of this video was going to be a spoiler. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know that now. So for those of you guys who do not like to be spoiled, I don't know what to tell you. I also don't know what to tell you because we will be actually running through some footage. And if you don't like when we have to talk between the footage, then I don't know what to tell you. And if I see your negative comment, I'm definitely going to block you from the channel from henceforth and forevermore. Okay? How about that? Now, if you guys are new here and if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do so. Hit that notification bell button. Hit that like button if you like reality TV related content. And join in on the Ponderosa, y'all. We will be having our first ever Ponderosa Day Party. There will be brunch food available for you guys to purchase while you're there, drinks, okay, all of that good stuff. We are doing this in celebration. It has been almost a decade for me in this reality TV space, so I felt like now is the time to celebrate, okay? So we will be doing this on Washington, D.C. on 04/27, okay? That's Sunday, February 27th from 1 to 4 p.m. Come and get your groove on. Bring your boots, bring your fans. We're going to be doing the doggone thing. With that being said, let's get into what Brit has to say about this week's episode of The Real Housewives of the Atlanta. All right, Brit said this. I think it was on Threads. It says, if you tune into last night's episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and shout out to Reality Entertainment TV for posting this. I did happen to see one of these posts on her Threads page, but they happened to pull this all together, and I saw it here first, so that is where I'm going to give the credit. All right, so Brit says, if you tuned into last night's episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, I mentioned my license was under investigation, not lost. Mortgage loan officers are not versed on licensed insurance agents. It's a completely different field of work. When your job is of public trust, it's important to investigate claims of fraud, class dismissed. Hashtag still got love for her though. All right, so where is this coming from? This is coming from the fact that there was a poster board referencing insurance fraud hoax. Although I don't think it's correct to state that mortgage loan officers are not versed on licensed insurance agents because we don't know what else Angela has knowledge of. So just because she is one and not the other does not necessarily mean that she doesn't know about the other. And if you are a licensed insurance agent, I would love to hear your thoughts down in the chatterization down below. Brit then goes on to say, hey, insurance agent here. I think it's important that what happens in our personal lives can affect our professional lives. I'm no stranger to that. I've seen so many cases online where people have been fired from their jobs from behavior due to social media access or camera phones. All right, so here's my statement to that. Before you decide to go on a reality TV show, you have to be aware of the fact that what you do and say from this point forward as a reality TV personality will sometimes supersede your occupation. Whether you choose to believe that or not, it is a fact, okay? It is a fact. It is a fact because from the moment you sign on the dotted line, that means that you are either going to have to be really, really responsible for your behavior and the things that you say. A great example of somebody that I feel like has navigated this really, really well is Wendy Osefo. Dr. Wendy Osefo, I think, has had to navigate some very precarious waters with regards to the things that have been said about her, done to her, and the way she has responded to those things in such a way that she's had to manage and navigate this space and then still do her television thing, her commentary thing, the professor thing at one point in time, at least. We know that she's kind of moved on from that, I think. I think you have to monitor your own behavior as well when you are working in this specific type of industry, or you have worked in this industry. Maybe you worked in it and you wanted to keep your license, because some people may be active on paper, but not necessarily selling. So I don't know if that's the case with her at this point, but I will say that you kind of have to be really, really careful about how you conduct yourself in the reality TV space. I'm not saying that she's responsible for the things that Kenya said to her. That's not what I'm saying at all, or about her, or put on the poster boards. But I'm just saying that when you enter this space, you kind of have to be aware that some of this comes with the territory. Definitely not where Kenya took it, but there will be things that come up in terms of what happens on the show that could be an impact to your career. And you sometimes have to choose one or the other depending on your career type. So that's that. Moving on. Moving right on along. We finally have the moment, okay? The moment where Garcelle says, "Not me, girl." Okay? So let's take a gander. Let's take a gander at what Garcelle did.
There are all kinds of ships. There's gold ships, there's silver ships, there's Louis Vuitton ships.
You know, you have to just kind of wonder, what is Jennifer Tilly like? What I want to kind of live in the world that Jennifer Tilly lives in, as she is giving this toast to all the different types of relationships and the ships of the night, and the ships that dock, and then the ships that fly into space, and then you know, all the ships in the world, right? Jennifer Tilly is just literally just shipping. So we have the ladies toasting, they're doing their toast. Yes, it's fabulous. Oh my God, so Beverly Hills, so she, frou. You can see Garcelle's face right there. She was like, "Get me and my kids out of here. Get me and my kids out of here." Okay, so they put their drinks down. Oh, yes. Andy. Oh my God, I had to drink that mess. Oh, God, no. Oh my God, look, Garcelle, we're finally going to take that photo that you wanted. Yes, group picture time.
Ass photo.
I'm out.
Oh, no.
I'm not.
What?
I'm not.
For real?
What?
Oh,
More stuff? Come on, Garcelle.
Nope, I'm not doing it.
Garcelle, that's really unprofessional.
Girl, who are you talking to, unprofessional? She stayed through the reunion. That's that on that. And she knew she won't coming back. Okay. So you Dorit probably did not even want the girl there no more. Okay. So what you upset about? Take that photo and keep it pushing. Now all of y'all can just live on this show, not give any of your real tea or your real lives, because there's nobody there to ask you the real questions, and y'all can all just sit around on TV and skirt around the issues, talk about nothing that's actually happening, and y'all can all flex in your fabulosity outfits and just give us a whole lot of nothing.
That's not cool. Garcelle.
Why do you care, of all people? I can see if it was Sutton, but I feel like, personally, this is just my opinion. Sutton, to me, appeared to be, as Jennifer Tilly asked in the episode, is she medicated? That's what I'm wondering. She seemed like she was medicated, okay? Like it was some Xanax. I mean, that's what it felt like to me. She was giving real, I'm barely here today. Y'all lucky I made it, but I'm going to bow down to the crown and the gospel that is Kyle Richards. Kyle Richards 1, 2, and 3 in the Bible of Kyle Richards. All right. That's what I felt like Sutton, her main aim was to do. And I think Garcelle had just said, F them. I'd have had enough. Woo! Y'all, the spirit had took over. Lord forgive me. Turn it off. Hide your. I was in the spirit. What can I say? Meanwhile, let's talk about another pair of girls that ain't friends. Y'all ready? This is a preview for tonight's episode of, what's that show? Love and Hip Hop. Okay, this is right here. This is some bull swanky. I want y'all to see it. You got to see it to believe it. This is some bull swanky. And let me tell you something. Yandy girl, Rasheeda ain't your friend. She is not your friend. Shout out to Reality Entertainment TV. I'm sorry we got to take it back to them because this is the first place I saw it. But let's break down this scene. It's Rasheeda and Yandy finally having a one-on-one Ponderosa. We've been waiting all season to see it. So she telling Yandy, Rasheeda, she want to talk. You see Rasheeda's face looking at her like, girl, I don't want to talk to you. We ain't even friends. I don't even talk to you like that. Meanwhile, Yandy just clueless.
What you want to start getting clear on?
The moment she said that to me like that, I would have been like, you know what? Somebody get this mic off me. I ain't trying to fool with this girl right here. Just I don't like her. I don't even like the way she receiving Yandy at this point. I don't like the way she receiving her. Look at that face. It's just like, what you want, girl? What you talking about? What you want to do? And Yandy just wants some clarity, girl. Is you my friend or is you not?
Areas. I like black, I like white. I don't like a middle ground, especially with people that I feel like I care about.
Yandy girl, she's not your friend.
So she, giving all that, what's this? And she brings up the whole Erica Banks situation. Where Erica Banks told her that Rasheeda asked about or mentioned or brought up the fact that she knew something went down the night of that whole event where Yandy and Mendeecees got approached by Erica Racine and Jasmine about whatever it is that Mendeecees was allegedly doing with Erica Racine's friend.
Then we enemies.
So Yandy, did Rasheeda call you after the concert fight?
She didn't know. We were.
Remember this?
They got clocked in the eye or hit in the eye.
What we worried about time frames? Because I wasn't there.
But did you say that?
I don't know, did I?
I don't know, did I? Girl, you said it. Here we go. The BS. And so Rasheeda's like, F Erica Banks.
Oh, Erica thing. Her and everything she stands for.
Ooh. Ooh. Now what she said it to her face? That's why we need a reunion for this.
You, to me, was one of the girls I kick it with.
It goes both ways.
But I clearly said you are my friend.
Yeah, you are my friend. Am I saying we're best friends? No, we're not.
I never said
Are we
you my
saying we
best
the
friend.
closest homegirls in the world? No, we're not.
Never said.
Ooh, Rasheeda is, I don't know, Yandy. She giving it to you today, baby. She is giving it to you.
That's where the discrepancy is. If you go to look at our phone call logs, out of the 10, 15 years that we probably known each other, we probably talked on the phone 10 times, period. Yandy, you never called me when I was going through anything with Kirk.
I think the difference is that it's Mendeecees who is now involved in some drama with Kirk's baby's mama. That is the thing, that is the difference here, that Rasheeda is also willfully ignoring. Now, granted, some of this is on Mendeecees, but I think what's going on is Yandy is like, girl, listen, some of this is because we actually even know y'all. Jasmine wouldn't even be a factor on this show if it wasn't for Kirk and you. Well, really, Kirk. And you by proxy.
You don't reach out to me and check on me and see if I'm okay. So I'm yet again confused on why you're so focused on being upset with me when there's bigger fish to fry out here.
There's a part of me that understands where Rasheeda's coming from, but I also feel like if this is your friend, that you might be a bit more empathetic, given that you two have gone through a situation that's similar to this, particularly with the girl at the center, not the center, but at the off center of this whole situation. Jasmine is on this show because of her affiliation with Kirk.
Yandy, I was like, hey, maybe she should think about why we didn't have another conversation.
And let's be clear, the person that Yandy, I feel like, really need to be having it out with is her man. Bottom line. That's who it really needs to be. But I also feel like there's an expectation of some level of camaraderie amongst the two of them because they are kind of like the OGs of this group.
Had you ever thought about that?
Why
Me and you just didn't get on the phone on a one-on-one?
That's exactly why I said, bitch, why you ain't call me?
Maybe I didn't call you because I didn't want to be involved in whatever these bitches is trying to say about your.
Ooh. 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 I feel like Sheree. Ooh. Ooh. Well, Well. Y'all, Love and Hip Hop, Beverly Hills, they both on tonight. We'll see what happens, baby. We will see what happens. Make sure you guys tap in to the shows tonight. Come back here tomorrow. We'll talk about the highlights, the lowlights, and everything in between. With that being said, make sure you guys keep it locked onto the channel. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already done so. Like this video if you like reality TV related content. And I will catch you in the next video. And at the Ponderosa in Washington, D.C., the tickets are in the description of this video. Okay? Let's get it.